Hi there, houseplant lovers! Welcome back to our channel. Today we have something truly special to share with you. A stunning plant that is capturing the hearts of indoor gardeners everywhere. I am your host. My name is Marcelina. In this video, we're going to introduce you to the mesmerizing Philodendron Cobra. If you haven't been here, subscribe now. Also, always to remember to ring the bell to stay updated with all things green and growing. So, without further ado, let's jump in. Ta-da! Meet my new Philodendron Cobra, a tropical beauty with a fascinating personality. Look at the leaves, look at that. They are nothing short of a work of art. Oh my gosh, when I saw this plant, I couldn't resist. I had to get it. So I bought the plant and brought here in the garden. So this is now 2 weeks quarantine. And that is the first thing you need to do when you buy plants outside. You need to quarantine in 7 days or 14 days. So this one here is already quarantined and it's already pre-treated. But I had to apply again my pre-treatment for Azatic Plus. So this is the Azatic Plus I'm using. For those of you who haven't used Azatic Plus, this is the brand we have that we use in the garden. I will link this product below this video. This is very effective in killing 200 pests in the garden, including fungus. Now, what you have to do, you have to shake this Azatic and spray your plants top to bottom. Now, some of you might tempted to transplant your house plants because sometimes it is grown in a small container and you want your plant to grow a little bit bigger, so you want to transplant to the container. Now, my advice is that don't transplant your house plant when you bought from the nursery or somewhere. Don't transplant right away the day you bought the plant. You need to quarantine the plant in 7 days or 14 days. You need to acclimate that, because if you transplant right away, you are putting too much stress to the plant. Once the plants are stressed, this pest or disease will hit your plants, and then it's not good because your plant would be struggling. So keep in mind, don't transplant right away. Now here I use this blend. This is my blend I use in my container. It contains neem powder and mycorrhizae, and mycorrhizae is helping the plant when you transplant the plant, is helping against transplant shock, so minimizing that stress in your plant when you transfer. And also it helps fighting with those pathogens that may come in contact with the roots, so it protects that roots. So if you need this, guys, check the link description below. Now let's talk about the care of philodendron. So the philodendron is almost like when you are growing citrus or roses or any acid-loving plants. It is slightly acidic, so the pH would be in between 6.5 and 7.0. So you need to make sure that the pH is not off balance, because if the pH is not corrected, your plants will start turning the leaves turning yellow, and it is not getting a good amount of nutrients because it interferes the roots from getting that nutrients because the pH is not corrected. So make sure that the pH, that is the most important when you grow any kind of plants. Now watering, I water this plant once every 2 weeks. Deep watering, I use deep watering. You don't need to water every day unless if it is too dry. So keep it water it in between wet and dry. So the fertilization, now fertilizing, I use this product in some of my plants. It's Asmocot. You can also use 20-20-20. So for house plant, you can use liquid fertilizer. It doesn't need a lot of fertilization. It does well. So just feed it once in a while, maybe once in every 2 weeks if you use liquid, and then every month when you use slow release. Now, how much fertilizer are you going to give to your plants? Any kind of plants, when you grow in a container, make sure that how big is the container. 1 tablespoon of fertilizer slow release in 1 gallon container. So if it is 3-gallon container, you need to put 3 tablespoons of fertilizer. All right. Now the best part, propagation. That is my best part. So Philodendron Cobra needs to be trimmed to channel the energy from the roots and create more babies. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to take a lot of cuttings here and produce more plants. Look at that. I can take a lot of cuttings of this. Look at this one here. Yeah, so let's propagate. All right, so now time to propagate. What are you doing down there? So this is our propagator, and we moved from our porch to the greenhouse. As you can see, we put the outlet here. We built in, and this is the biggest fogponics we have. So if you guys are interested in rooting plants,
72 propagators.
72 propagators. So if someone would buy this propagation machine, how much are you selling this?
This is a $300 machine, but this would be a pickup only.
A pickup only.
I can't ship this.
I bet, because it is huge. Yeah. So we are propagating the Philodendron Cobra. Look at the I know.
Really
so
cool leaf.
It is cool. So if you examine the elongated heart shape of the leaves, it is very beautiful and distinct. So this is why it is very rare, and you cannot find this in
it's a hard
your
one
local
to find. Yeah, we were real
nursery.
lucky when we found this plant.
Okay, so I want you to cut a little bit longer. So probably here. Yeah. Okay. So this is the way how to put him.
Do you want this cut up?
Yeah, cut next to this.
Above it?
So 72 plants you can place in this fogponics. Oh no, get another one. Oh, this is fine. Don't cut it. Don't cut it because you want that longer one. Because philodendron is.
You want to take this leaf off?
No, just leave it this and then cut it. Philodendron is a slow grower. So we will be propagating tons of plants here in this fog machine. And I will update you guys when these cuttings will take root. So will take root and I will update. So we have 4 fogger or misting in this machine to distribute the fog to all cuttings. Because if it is only 3 fogger,
you have dead zones.
Yeah, and we notice it that there is area that cannot get fog or mist. Look at that. Look at how beautiful it is. I love fogponics. So again, if you guys need a fog machine, just comment below this video.
We also have a mini fogponic machine that has 9 cells in it, which that one I can ship. If you're interested in a smaller one, they run $79. Put a comment down below and we'll get in touch with you. Let you know where to pick it up at. Or we can mail the smallest one. I don't know if this is worth putting in.
And what is this? I know you have smaller fogger you just built.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So how much are you selling those?
$79.
79? Oh, I thought 75. 79.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. So we are going to propagate more in this machine. So we have to complete the whole system. And I may need one of the many reasons why this plant gets its name, Philodendron Cobra, because when you examine the leaves, you see this white marker here. This marking resembles the marking of a cobra snake. That's why this plant is named Philodendron Cobra. I must admit that this plant not only easy to care for, but it also helps purify the air inside your home. So it is a win-win. You know what is even better? This plant is great for beginners because it doesn't need a lot of care. When you grow this plant indoor, place next to the window where it gets a lot of sunshine. It prepares a diffuse light, so provide that indirect light. And if you bring this plant outdoor in summer, make sure you place it under the tree to protect that direct sun, because it cannot tolerate direct sunlight. So this Philodendron Cobra, it creates aerial roots. You see this new aerial roots here to keep the roots healthy and create the humidity in the plants. Spray every now and then, spray with water. And I would suggest to add liquid fertilizer in a bottle and spray the roots. So you are not only keeping the humidity around the environment, you're also providing nutrients to the plant. All right. It is just a beautiful plant to have indoor, and this plant will give a nice element and intrigue in indoor space. I had to propagate this again. So even if you are an experienced plant parents or budding lovers, this Philodendron Cobra will fit in your indoor jungle. All right, so let's wrap our introductory to our Philodendron Cobra. So if you enjoy watching this video, guys, hit like, and also don't forget to subscribe if you have been subscribed. And if you grow Philodendron Cobra, share your experience with us and what you think about this plant. And so far, I love it. Thank you again, guys. Till next time, grow green, grow big. Peace out.